Well, so I'm driving out and I'm thinking to myself, see if this ever happened to you guys. You know, I just ramble just to be rambling because I can't talk to anybody else. But you ever guys like are doing something, whether it be a job, business, friends, whatever. You have a group of friends and then something changes in your life, and then all of a sudden you see some of your friends drop off, but in return new ones pop up that you never really thought of, and then new people pop into your life and they become your new good friends. Well, the reason I'm saying this is because I'm on my way right now to a guy that I've known just in passing for a few years, and he's always come up to me and said hi a couple times a year, just hey, hi, we take a picture, and that's about it. And I'm excited that I get to go see him. His name is DTB. We all call him DTB. He's Dave the bartender. It's going to be a treat. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. Haven't seen him in a long time. And yeah, you just all of a sudden get to hang out with different people that you really haven't really got to know. So I'm really looking forward to spending a little time with him and seeing how he lives. You know, I just got done with another interview in Carabel. Sorry about that. Carabel. That's how you say it. Carabel. Not all the other ways I was saying it. Carabel is the way you say it. Anyway, Clyde. What an interview with him. He was a great character. I guess what I love doing on this trip is just seeing that there's really cool people wherever you go. Just good people, listening to stories. And if you stop, slow down, spend a little time to listen to people, man, they're just great people. It doesn't matter where you go. Just great people. Everybody has a story. You have a story. I have a story. But it's kind of cool to let people tell you about their story. So I hope you're enjoying me bringing you some of these people's stories along the way as I'm journeying around Florida. So anyway, just some little thoughts there about how your life changes. So hope you enjoy. I'll check in pretty soon. Well, I veered off about 10 miles off the beach and headed to a town called Sop Choppy to my friend DTB's house. So we just got here and this is what his house looks like. Are you freaking kidding me? Is this unbelievable for a house? How cool is this? This is gonna be so much freaking fun. Oh my God, look at this place. And look at this snowman. It's made out of tires. Oh my God, this is his house. That is incredible. I can't wait to see this. And look at, there's a bell here. There's a bell. That is so cool. Here they are.
Tony!
DTB and Gina. Oh my God. Guys, give me a hug. Where have you guys been? I love this. Oh my God. This is incredible. I love the snowman. Oh. My, oh my, this is incredible.
Like you, the snowman is retired.
I get it, retired. Oh, thank you guys so much for inviting me here. This place is beautiful. I can't wait for a tour. We gonna do it?
Well,
We're ready. Hey.
Jenny, DTB,
Yeah.
you guys got to start telling me some stuff about this place.
Well, my buddy's an artist, so he painted the Sinclair sign 2 hours before he went on vacation. So I don't know if you kind of grasp on the sign.
Oh, yeah.
So that went so well that I wanted a front window.
Uh-huh.
So didn't all the old businesses have like a window that had the name on the window and
Right.
everything? So I said to my buddy, the sign dude, can you paint me a window? And he said, no problem. So he painted me a window.
My.
So it looks just like an old gas station window.
That is incredible.
And the Double E has a history.
Okay.
Because my grandma, she opened a truck stop restaurant back in the 60s, and her name was Edna Earl. So she called it the Double E. Well, I spent a lot of time there as a kid and everything, and so it's just crazy that the three most important women in my life were Double E's. First there was Edna Earl, Grandma, and my mom, Evelyn Earl, and my wife, Jenny, who's Esther Earl. So how could I name this place anything other than the Double E?
No kidding. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Love the history with you too.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
incredible. Oh, and tell me what we have sitting here.
Well, the real gem is this 54 Schwinn Black Phantom that most of the stuff was gone, and so I rebuilt it to drive it ride it in the parade.
Unbelievable. What year is that?
54.
54. Unbelievable.
So, anyway,
And?
I know this old truck, power steering, power brakes, tilt wheel, air conditioning, and a Corvette LS motor. So.
Oh, yeah. I'd say some work has been done here, huh? Did you do all the work?
Well, you know, they said an LS swap takes a weekend. You can put an LS motor in anything, takes a weekend. Well, 52 weekends later.
52 weekends. Oh, and you probably had some great help right here.
Oh, yeah.
Were you like the master mechanic on
No,
this?
oh no, I picked out the color. That was all.
Hey, I'm with you. That would be me too. I would pick out the color, and that would be just about it.
Bud Light Blue.
Bud Light Blue.
But Jenny and I we made this scoop. It's fiberglass because we didn't have a supercharger. And then we covered it with a wrap on the kitchen table. After I painted it 4 times and the paint never matched, so we just covered it in Bud Light Blue.
Unbelievable. Well, I can't wait to hear it in a little while.
Oh, yeah. The idea was that if you remember the old gas stations, you used to pull into the gas pumps and there was always a couple old guys out playing checkers or sitting along the building. And I thought, how cool would it be to be able to pull in, yet people could still be sitting here, you know? And
Right.
so we have we got a lot of plans for the future, but we do have a bench. And so a lot of times we'll sit out here and wave to the people going by, but the whole the whole idea is to have it.
Hey, it actually works. Look at it. And Jenny, how many people do you get driving by this road in Sop Choppy? Am I saying it right?
Stop shopping.
Okay.
Yes, stop shopping.
During-
We have a few.
During the
We have
Worm Grunt
some
Festival,
events.
during the 4th of July parade, a
Quite
lot.
a few.
A
Yeah,
lot,
quite a few.
like 50.
Oh my. And DTB, you were telling me that Jenny grew up here
In this area, sure.
in this area? Is that where?
Close, yeah, close
Yeah,
to it.
where?
Smith Creek, down past Smith Creek area,
Okay.
which is kind of like the middle of nowhere, which is perfect.
Yeah, we don't want
Perfect
anybody
place
to
grow
know
up. Perfect
about.
place to grow up.
Yeah, this is Mayberry.
This is Mayberry. You're actually making it
But see,
Mayberry.
I lived in Princeton, New Jersey, so I really appreciate Mayberry, and it's my understanding that a lot of the small towns in Florida are getting inundated with people wanting to move to a place that's more like Mayberry because the values that people have in small towns, and I think people are getting tired of the big cities. So I don't know if that's true or not, but we found our little bubble here and we're not going anywhere.
You know, that's exactly what I'm looking for in Florida.
yeah.
I'm bypassing some of the bigger cities and everything that everybody's heard of and everything, but I'm wanting to show them these little places that still exist. And I've had so many people on YouTube telling me, good luck, they don't exist in Florida anymore. And this just proves, and I can't wait.
They're wrong.
Yep, I can't wait for you to give me a tour of this place.
But maybe the people aren't talking about it, because they like the fact that they live in a little paradise. And the big cities, I've been there, New York, rode the train into Penn Station, went to see the Rangers play. I mean, I've done all that. but there's so much value into knowing the people that are walking the dog and wave to them when they go by, and I'm looking forward to showing you around the area because it's a trip back in time.
Awesome.
Here comes the grand dog. Did you come from next?
Oh,
It was a whole 2 blocks.
where'd you come back
Hey,
from?
buddy, my daughter lives around the corner, and she
Aw.
has him on a diet, and he doesn't like it.
Oh, what's his name?
Sarati.
Like
Hi,
a German
Sarati. How you doing, buddy?
chocolate.
Oh, with a little jacket on and everything.
Yeah.
Well, it's winter in Florida.
Hey, Jenny, thank you so much for giving me your guy for the day to give me a tour.
No problem. You guys go have fun, have an adventure, be safe out there.
Thank you very much. We'll see you later,
Thanks for
Jenny. We'll see
coming.
you. All right.
Come on in, Tony.
DTB, what's our next?
Well,
Show me.
My dream was to have a shop, and so I built the shop out of mostly recycled parts.
Oh my. My, oh my. What a shop. Unbelievable. Okay, how many people are freaking jealous right now of DTB's shop? Hey, DTB, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. But hey, before we go any further, tell me how you got the name DTB.
Well, I was working construction up north, came down here to visit my buddy. He restored antique airplanes in a little flying community and took me to this bar. We had a ball, and the lady said, next year when you're laid off construction, why don't you come down and I'll teach you how to bartend. And I said, okay. So the next year I called her up. She said, are you here yet? I said, no. So I came down, and it was a small town, so a lot of people had the same names. Well, when you're at the bar, you have a tab and you put your name on the tab. Well, we had 3 Steves. We had Airport Steve, we had Cable Steve, we had Lawnmower Steve, and there were several Daves. So to keep the bar tab straight, I had to become Dave, the bartender. So because drinking on the job was okay in a small town. So
I want that job.
the name DTB, Dave the Bartender, stuck out of bar tab necessity.
And you're okay with DTB, or is that the old guy?
No,
Bit old to you.
I don't care. Did you see the DTB koozies people started sending me?
Oh, nice.
One's DTB, a bluegrass band, and the other one is from El Camino Girl.
I know that sticker right there.
Yep, Just Adam.
Just Adam. Yeah, I think that's how I met you, right?
Yeah.
Is through Just Adam.
I think so, or just through a company you worked for. I don't really remember, but
Yeah, and you've heard about Adam's dad.
Oh yeah.
He's bless him. He's such a great guy. We give him all our prayers.
Yeah.
And shout out to
Then
him.
we're going to call Adam today.
Nice.
Okay. Tony, I started a sticker place where everybody that has some kind of a business or something that means something to them. A guy does war reenactment, and that's his sticker. And I got this from somebody as a housewarming gift because it says Yellow Jacket on it since we live on Yellow Jacket.
What a bar.
SOP.
And you made this bar.
Yeah, everything is pretty much out of scrap or recycled materials.
Oh my, it's a truck bed, even with tires. Who would have thought about doing that?
And it's a Dale Jr. tire, and the lug nut. We took our grandson to the Daytona 400, and we had a rain delay, and we're wandering around the pits, and he had on his Dale Earnhardt hat and his Dale Earnhardt shirt, and the guy says, "Are you a Dale Earnhardt fan?" He says, "Yes, sir, I am." And he goes, "Well, here you go," and he gave him a lug nut. And so that night at the hotel, our grandson said, "Grandma, can we put this lug nut in the safe?"
Oh my.
And so, of course, we obliged and had a lot of fun with that story. And so that's the lug nut off of Dale Jr.'s car and a tire off of Dale Jr.'s car, hence the 88. And then we got a Dale Jr. signature up here. And it was just part of the Craftsman bar. everything is recycled or repurposed material. My buddy owns Tri-State Demolition, and anytime he sees something that he thinks I might be able to use, DTB, you need to come look at this. So he had a pickup truck, and I cut it apart because it was a full long wheelbase truck, and I had to make it fit here. And then he was demoing an office building, and he says, there's just a floor in here that would make a great bar top. So I go over there, and his guy I gave him the dimensions. He cut it out of the floor, and we brought that in here. Just so many things. The tailgates. There's tailgates here that people were throwing away.
Oh my!
So,
I didn't even notice that.
Flip on the light. And so thought that was kind of neat. And then we were sitting at the bar, and it just looked bare. So we got a couple more old tailgates, and we put them up in here. And Jenny helped me paint them. And it just kind of cozied up the bar. I also wanted a place that people could put stickers, since it's like a NASCAR theme on the truck, the Craftsman Truck Series. And so I have got this great sticker, and this, Tony, is going to commemorate your visit.
Oh man, I can't thank you
I
enough.
got the perfect place for it, which they're all perfect place, but let's make it match the Meekum over there. I think that'll be just about right. There we go.
Now that is super cool. I've seen my sticker on a lot of places, but I think this one definitely has to be the best.
Oh, you're here forever now, Tony.
Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I don't know, this is maybe my 4th or 5th motor, and so it's a 383 stroker, 450 horse.
What is it?
383 stroker motor, about 450 horsepower probably. It's got 100 shot of nitrous, and this is the mock-up stage, so it's not beautiful, but that's, just part of it. Getting it all fitted in here and looking stock.
Just beautiful.
This car I bought when I was 15. It was my first car. And I worked at the A&W root beer stand and saved my money, and I was a newspaper boy and saved my money, and at 15 I bought this car. Took auto mechanics classes in school and restored the whole thing, and then drove the wheels off of it for like 20 years, and then I restored it again so that I could go on the Hot Rod Power Tour in '09.
Oh my, beautiful, just beautiful.
Tony, I want to make sure that we get your picture, because we've started a map to show the people that visited us where they're from. And I think that
we're gonna have to put our dot right in southern Illinois, about right there.
And that might be the previous place, but I'm guessing after your visit, you're going to be right here. You are in Sop Choppy.
Nice. All right.
I built a chandelier because the can light was too far. So she built this out of bicycle wheels and license plates that had been on my 55, because I lived all over the country. And those are plates that were on my car. So just kind of a cool... Hey, Tony, why don't you come upstairs? Jenny wanted a cabin tree house, and I wanted a shop, so we kind of settled on building the house above the shop, and we did it out of a lot of recycled stuff. The wood's recycled from our our demolition buddy. It's kind of like a treehouse cabin.
No kidding. And above the shop.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. And you did all this work?
We didn't do the framing. It was too much for 2 old people. But
what a kitchen.
Yeah, the guy that built this, he was ready to retire, and I nicknamed him Geppetto because he looks just like Geppetto. He was such a craftsman, and so he was retiring after this job, and he said, I wanted to go out on a high note. I wanted to do something I was really proud of, and so I think he just did a great job.
Oh, it is beautiful up here. I'm just shocked that this is above your shop.
Yeah, and somebody shucked oysters on this wooden slab, and he gave it to us. He says, I think it'll make a good mantle. Well, Jenny stripped it down and varnished it, or whatever it's called, shellac, and it made a real nice mantelpiece.
Beautiful. Dave, just
You have
beautiful.
a deck on your treehouse.
Oh, oh my. Yeah.
Nothing fancy,
No.
but we sit out here a lot, and then we've got fans for because Florida gets hot, and then this is made out of a couple fans, fan blades, and a leg from a chair that was on the or a table
Great idea.
on the side of the road. So that's kind of neat.
Oh, it's so quiet out here. Unbelievable vanity with a live edge hickory with a petrified
Wood.
piece of wood for a sink. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, I love the roller and the mirror. Love it.
I restored the car.
And that's you?
Yeah, and this is back in the 80s, and then in 2009, they were in front of the original Soft Choppy train station. Oh, it's Tony. Hey, Tony.
Hey, how's it
Saw
going?
you coming. Here you go.
Oh, perfect. Cheers, my friend. Cheers.
The Double E, where the bartender will drink with you.
All right.
This is
DTB, you're going to tell me the history of Soft Choppy. So first of all, what are we taking off in?
68 Chevy pickup.
68 Chevy pickup with an LS in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that has a little bit of power.
It's got a little bit of power.
Downtown Soft Choppy.
It is. We have a little grocery store that has a wooden floor. It's old fashioned and it's awesome.
This is all of it right here?
This is it. And
So do you shop at the grocery store?
of course. And then our hardware store went out of business.
Oh no.
But it still was the greatest hardware store. And then we have the historic Soft Choppy train station. The tracks used to run right through here.
Oh my.
And it's a museum now. And
What's that other building?
they moved it here. It used to be an old schoolhouse, and we tried to get the brewery in there, but they wouldn't allow it because it was too close to the church.
That's the train station.
Oh, and it's got some great. Soft Choppy is very much into music, and Tom T. Hall recorded a CD, songs from Soft Choppy, right here out in the woods, in a barn where they did a studio. Well, they got another studio right here from the heart, and Rick has a little studio right here. They record all kinds of music in there. I don't know. It's just a really fun place for people that like to record music.
Very cool. Dave, my tour guide for the day, tell me, what are we seeing? What's this place called?
Ocklawahnee Bay. It's a mile across, and it goes right out into the Gulf. And so this is a little marina that's been redone as a campsite.
Yeah.
And my buddy stayed here when they did like a trial opening, and he said he really enjoyed being here. And there's good fishing here off the docks, and so there's redfish, and it's just a cool little spot that nobody knows about.
Yeah, no kidding.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is a cool spot. Now, when you say a mile across where? Like,
Well, you can't see because of the fog.
Okay.
But it's on the other. You can't see the bridge. We'll go across the
Okay.
bridge later, but it bridges over.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I've never seen it where you can't see the other side. That's cool.
Hey, you know what they have too? Fire ants. A fire ant just bit my toe.
Well, don't get into them. Oh, you did.
Okay, I didn't want DTB to think I was lying. That is my footprint right there. So if any of you thought that I was just lying, yo, man.
I just want to let you know the last guy that visited us and stepped in a fire ant thing like that, that's all that's left of him right there.
Oh my God.
Thank
They ate his whole body?
Thank goodness you survived.
Thank God that he never lies to me. Okay, Dave, so where are we at now?
We're in St. Mark's, Florida.
St. Mark's.
It's right on the water, and it's the historic site of Fort St. Mark's. And there's a sign here somewhere. But anyway, we're going to go down to Fort St. Mark's. But there's little restaurants and places here to eat. There's a marina. So, and the St. Mark's River goes into the Gulf right here.
Very cool little community.
Yeah. Let's go out to the fort.
Sounds great. The hidden treasures, that's what I'm looking for.
Yep.
Look at these cool.
Nobody even would know about these cool little places. It's so nice. The roads are paved nice. There's a view around the corner up here of the water, and sometimes you see alligators up on the side of the road. It's unique.
Yeah. Who would know about this area?
Dave the bartender.
Absolutely. Man, what a great place to have lunch with DTB. What a cool tiki bar. This boy loves to show you a good time. DTB,
Dude.
thank you so much for bringing me to this place. This is awesome.
Biggest tiki bar on the coast.
Unbelievable place.
Floribama. But it's our version of it.
It'll do just fine. Can't wait to have a sandwich. Hey, where am I spending the night tonight? I think this is going to be one of my favorite places of all times. Yep. Let me tell you where Sandy's going to be tonight, and so am I. Are you freaking kidding me? What a cool place to spend the night. Oh, you don't get any better than this. And just so you know, DTB and Jenny said I could spend the night inside their awesome house, but you know me, this is so much cooler. Yeah, this is all me. Hey guys, I can't thank you guys enough for the day. What a beautiful day I had. Beautiful home. I can't thank you guys enough. This was a ball.
It was nice to have you. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Oh.
It's great.
DTB, thank you for showing me around and showing me that your beautiful home that you're so talented at. I appreciate it. And thanks for the cool camping spot. That has to be one of my
Hope you're
favorites.
nice and cozy out there.
And I won't get the dreaded 1 o'clock knock on the door that go, hey, you can't park here tonight.
Can't park here.
Well,
No,
you might get it from me. Do you want to have another beer?
Sure. Let's have one more beer. Again, thank you so much, and thanks for following me, and you guys are great, so
Thank
I
you for
appreciate
coming.
it.
See you next time.
Thank you guys. See ya. Bye. Well, what a wonderful time hanging out with DTB and Jenny, huh? What a great place, huh? Man, have they put a lot of work into that home of theirs. It's just a work of art, and what great people. If you have the opportunity of getting to know them, you know what? You'd be blessed like I was. So, yep, I'm just about to leave the big town of Sopchoppy. I'm heading today to Steinhatchee. Now, if I'm saying all these names wrong, you make sure to just bear with me, okay? But Steinhatchee is my destination for today. Sorry about the trucks going by, but anyway, it was a good time here in Sop Choppy, and can't wait to come back. And I again gotta shout out to Dave and Jenny. Thank you guys so much for the hospitality. Peace, hippies.